Welcome to Planet Microcap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Kit Kite. He is the CEO of Checkit PLC. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is CKT on the AIM, and Checkit will be presenting at our upcoming investor conference, the Planet Microcap Showcase Vegas, happening April 30 through May 2nd, 2024 at the Paris Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. And for more information to sign up to see Checkit's presentation, meet one-on-one with Kit, please visit planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, Kit, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing great. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for bringing me on board.
Absolutely. It's great to have you, and we're excited to have you in Vegas. So, this is actually our first time doing an interview together, though. So can you start us off with that quick overview and history of the company?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So Checkit, as you mentioned, AIM listed technology company. We are a world leader in combination of Internet of Things technology and digital workflow for what is interestingly the deskless worker. And that is the deskless worker who works inside large blue chip multinational enterprises. So that's a little bit about the company, and we've been on the AIM for a number of years. Actually, the interesting note about Checkit is that we span out of a larger corporate entity called Electron Technology that was successfully sold to private equity about 5 years ago. And Checkit was a kind of corporate entrepreneurship technology play inside the Electron Technology Group. We remained on the AIM market as an independent company and have been growing and scaling ever since.
Very good. So then, Kit, what would you say makes Checkit unique and different compared to some of your peers out there?
Yeah, I think there's three things really. Firstly, Checkit is the biggest point of difference for Checkit as compared to competitors either in the US or the UK is that we have one single integrated end-to-end platform. So I mentioned about the Internet of Things sensor technology that we have across multiple different industries, be it healthcare, be it food retail, be it hospitality, etc., monitoring assets. But what we also have is a platform, a digital workflow platform that helps take the human worker, all the tasks they're doing, digitize that. Okay, and the two assets are fused together, integrated in the one platform. So these workers typically work in a built space. So when an asset goes out of range, and it could be monitoring something very expensive like vaccines or bloods, the IoT sensors are then triggering alert to a human that can then take a remedial action as part of their daily activities. The fact that those two things are integrated together seamlessly sets us apart from many of our peers. Some people do workflow, some people do a bit of IoT. No one does the two things joined together. And on top of that, what Checkit really does is we generate vast amounts of data. And it's what we do with that data that sets us apart. So we have machine learning and AI algorithms that then bring the intelligence about what we're seeing between assets and people to life, such that senior operational leaders then get to make really intuitive decisions based upon how to optimize energy costs, prevent wastage, prevent stop loss, and basically maximize efficiency. So that for us is the Checkit point of difference.
Very good. So then, Kit, what was your background prior to being CEO of Checkit?
So my background is, again, somewhat different from others. So after I did my graduate degree many years ago, I actually embarked on a military career. So I was an officer in one of the elite regiments back in the UK, one of the elite fighting regiments, probably a bit similar to the US Rangers, I suppose. They were called the Gurkhas, quite well famous. So I was an officer there for 7 years, multiple combat tours of duty in Afghanistan, Iraq, and other places in the Middle East. That gave me a really interesting perspective from a leadership and execution standpoint. And after that, I pivoted and I went through, Ivy League business school for MBA, and I ended up working for some very large US technology companies. So I've got a lot of exposure to how the US market operates. And I was at one point in time running the European kind of P&L for a number of industries inside a large US technology company. And I effectively got poached by Checkit, or by the chairman of Checkit, I should say, someone called Keith Daly, who didn't have a CEO and was looking to take Checkit to the next stage. That was about 3 and a bit years ago. And so I saw the opportunity that Checkit represented, and I joined and got on board with the ride.
Very good. All right. So, Kit, here to close this out, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's goals now for 2024, and what are you hoping to do in order to achieve them?
So one of the reasons why I'm out in the US at the moment, and one of the particular reasons why I'm over here in Vegas is Checkit as a company has expanded its operation into the US. So the US now represents about 25% of our revenues, and that was from a standing start 3 years ago. Okay, so we've established a good foothold. We've got a good US team here. My main effort for the company is to continue to grow the US business. We see the US market, the US opportunity with what we have as the leading contributor of business and recurring revenue into our operation overall over the next 3 to 5 years. So really, that is the primary goal for 2024: is boost up our presence in the US, get the leadership humming. A little known fact: our net revenue retention is about 116%, which is very, very good. It's top quartile for the industry, and we want to build upon that as we seize the opportunity in the US. So that is our primary aim here for 2024.
Very good. All right. Well, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Checkit?
You can visit us at www.checkit.net. That's our website, so you can check us out there. We're on the socials as well, LinkedIn and Twitter, X as it's now called, and YouTube as well. So you'll find us there. Very easy, just search Checkit.
Very cool. Well, Kit, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe, and we'll see you in Vegas.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.